Well, as you were speaking, I was thinking about Marianne Williamson and a lot of her work, and that she has a great book for women. It's called A Woman's Worth. Very easy read, and it talks about um, just being a woman and everything that encompasses. But what I was thinking about when you were talking about the woman who killed herself and because her heart was broken, and you were talking about the woman who wanted to go back to the abuse, and there's conditioning and a sense of going back into the swamp because it's our swamp, it's what we know, right? And for a woman, I was just reading this quote, a water is the shape of its container. So women are like water. We are shaped by our environment. So if we only have one environment that we know of, and we're talking about female hormones, so I deal with a lot of mothers, and they are conditioned in their physiology to be stressed. They don't feel safe, normal, unless they're worried, unless they're full of anxiety. That's how, and they're like, well, this is just who I am. So they have this concept, this is just who I am. And it's very, very hard to get someone to return to their own nature when they have been told this is who you are. Right? So for those, even when you're talking about those women, a woman and she killed herself, it's because a woman needs to be in love. It's not just, love is not foo-foo. She needs to be in love with a child, with a man, with what she's doing, with the thing in front of her, whatever. She needs something to put her love on. And when her love is thwarted, there's this chemical reaction she has in her body, and that can go into her brain. I saw this great documentary. It's an Australian documentary. It's called Black, White, and Sex. And it's about this prostitute. And it's a very cool documentary because there's like 20 actresses, and each actress is playing a part of this. So you don't know who the prostitute really is because it's all these actresses. And it starts out really awkward, but then there's this incredible, all of a sudden there's all this wisdom. And they talk about it, and they go into hormones, and they talk about, being a woman is something you have to experience. It's not something that you can articulate. Because as women, we're in our bodies, and there's so much going on that it's kind of impossible to articulate it all fully. But there's one thing that I do know, that is a woman needs to be in love with something,